Query from Delhi, India. The last query, I think. Yeah. So networking, it is the biggest issue I'm facing, though since my practice is almost 17 years old and I have a good patient base, but I get my reference from old treated patients. My problem is how and from where to start networking. I am poor in networking. Nobody of us is a born salesman. No hospital on this planet gives a certificate ki sales wala paida ho gaya hai, badhai ho. So nobody says this thing that we are born with this kind of skill set. We all learn these things on the go. Of course, networking for us can start from as good as an association, our club meetups, our society meetups, our association meetups. There are multiple ways where you can say wherever there is a get together, that is an opportunity for a meetup. Wherever there are people, that is an opportunity for networking. So even, for example, there is a Jagran in your locality, that is a way for networking. Now, that does not mean that you go there and start distributing your cards everywhere. Networking means making verbal relationships, talking out to people, knowing them, telling them. Because whenever you do, you meet someone, you will exchange names and professions first. That is the primary requirement. All of us will do that. Nobody will say, what is your sex? What is your age? They will never ask you that. They will ask your name and your profession. That is the basic thing. They can recognize you from your age and your gender by the way you are appearing in front of them. So those two basic things, and that is the interest factor. That is how you introduce yourself and you start with the networking. Of course, there is an elevator pitch. You need to learn about that, how you present yourself to your prospective patients. Of course, people know you, they establish a good rapport with you, they will automatically buy from you. You need to give them a reason for why buy from me. A very, very simple reason. Outside your clinic, you need to give them a reason of why buy from me. The other factors of why buy will come into the clinic factor itself. Those are maybe a matter of any other day altogether. Social media marketing, there are a number of social media companies, but till date I have not come across a single company who is honestly doing their job. Koi bhi nahi karegi. Because we don't pay them well. Even if we pay them well, we don't give them clarity. कि आपको आपके टारगेट ग्रुप की आइडेंटिफिकेशन नहीं होती है. People go into paid advertising knowing without knowing कि किसको कर रहे हैं मार्केट. I have mentioned that, given that example multiple times. मेरे एरिया के डेंटिस्ट की एड मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल पे आ रही होती है. Characteristic case of wrong marketing. They are marketing to a person who is never going to buy from them. And my channel says it's not for patients, it's for colleagues. So they are projecting that to colleagues. Wrong approach. So you segregate your patient accordingly and you decide your patient is what you give them the clarity, and that is how they decide on marketing. Retention of associate dental surgeons after the learn of art of communication and techniques. The simple thing is people will leave and that is a part of their journey. They will not take a VRS with us. We have to understand that. People leaving is a part of journey. So treat them, whenever you hire them, make them known that we are okay with your learning, with your leaving, but make sure that you leave with respect and dignity and don't cheat and leave. That I got an opportunity, I'm leaving tomorrow. Treat giving us a notice so that we can prepare for your replacement. Put it in their head. Some of you will say, why put it in their head only? Batana kyun hai? आप नहीं बताएंगे तो क्या वो नहीं छोड़ेंगे? It's as simple as that. Very, very few clinics will have a staff member who worked with them until death. Very, very rare. It will not happen. Still facing problem in choosing words for making informed consent for the patient. Make it a learning goal. Learn it properly. Learn it again. If you have learned it before, learn it from me. If you have not learned it from me before, that is the only thing I can advise.